It's morning in Cortona, Italy, and our 10-day adventure begins. Cortona is just a 10-minute walk from our rental. I want to see the town before the crowds arrive. The green light to my right means the town is open to traffic. At this time in the morning, it'll be mostly delivery vans.
You look a little hungry. Yeah? Well, I don't really have anything for you. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. I know.
For much of its early existence, Cortona was an important Etruscan village. It became a free commune in 1202. Today it has a population of about 22,000 people. Cortona makes an excellent home-based town for exploring Tuscany. One of the reasons is there are so many restaurants. Some are hidden away, some are right on the square. And it can almost be daunting. My advice is, just pick one and try it. You can almost ruin the experience by stressing too much. If you don't like it, there are plenty more to sample. We got lucky early on and found Antica Trattoria. We ate there like 10 times. Turns out we had eaten there 4 years ago. We just couldn't remember the name of the place. That's Luca, the owner. Let me tell you, he was a real character. We should have known from this sign. I mean, who waits till 12:35 to open your restaurant? By then, half of your customers are already eating somewhere else. And if you sat down before 12:35, well, let me just say, it wouldn't be a good experience. Luca would chase you out. The thing was, the food was simply wonderful. The town of Cortona is blessed with two of the most beautiful piazzas in all of Tuscany. There's the Piazza della Repubblica and the Piazza Garibaldi. And they're right next to each other, just a few steps away. Piazza Garibaldi is less ostentatious, but also very beautiful. Has our favorite restaurant, of course. And if you want to get to the Repubblica, it's right through this little corridor. Piazza della Repubblica is by far the more popular of the two piazzas. And during the day, it can be downright crowded. This large building in the background was built in the 1200s. The bell tower was added in the 1500s. It was the residence of the Capitano, or the ruler of the area. It later became the residence of a Catholic cardinal before becoming what it is now, City Hall. If you're at all familiar with the movie Under the Tuscan Sun, this is the spot where Diane Lang sat to write the postcard. Do you remember that part? Ding dong goes the bell. Anyway, we had to get our picture taken there too. Today we're headed upwards. I mentioned that Cortona would make a great home base for exploring Tuscany, but just be aware, it's very hilly, the roads are very steep. We're going to see the Church of St. Christopher. We'll stop by the Sanctuary of Santa Margherita, also known as the Basilica of Santa Margherita. And lastly, we'll visit the Fortress of Girifalco. Kind of fun to think about these old stones, the people that laid them, and it'd been a lot of work. And then all the people that use this trail to hike up to the church, pay their respects, and show their faith. Kind of neat to think about. Well, I ran across this really extraordinary piece of ceramic. It looked original and hand done, and so I just had to go in. The owner was just a really nice woman who spoke great English. She took a few minutes to talk about her work, and it was just fascinating. I decided to take a little walk out of town. I'm going to find the Chiesa di Santa Maria Nuova, which means the new Santa Maria Church. Unfortunately, the church was closed. But that didn't stop me from snooping around. Look at how these stones are put together, like a puzzle piece. And this, it's like a metal pin or staple, large staple. I love these old doors. Oh, that's really beautiful. Just imagine the massive amount of weight resting on this foundation and how they were able to build it way back then. It's just astounding and maybe even a little bit bewildering. After exploring the church, we find ourselves, where else? Back at Luca's, where the food was amazing. And let me tell you, Luca runs a tight ship. The family wanted to push 2 tables together, and Luca said no. Somebody else wanted to open an umbrella because it was too sunny, but Luca said, you guessed it, no. Then these 2 guys just ordered drinks and no lunch. When Luca found out, he came out, took their drinks, and kicked them out. Yeah, he was fun to watch. See, the trick is to make Luca your friend. And it looks like we did it. Hey, we hope you enjoyed our video on Cortona, Italy, and we have a lot more to come in Tuscany. For example, Siena, got Montechiello coming up, Piazzas, Castigliano del Lago, and one of my favorite, Montepulciano. Look for these videos and others on our YouTube channel, Michael Bainbrook's Ticket to Rome.